Yeah, your boobery is to the extent that you might need a brassiere.
Hey, so we were talking about this on the way in. It's illegal to have brass knuckles, but is it illegal to have like steel knuckles? Are all knuckles illegal?
Can you own extra knuckles? That's the question.
And is it also illegal to put brass knuckles on, say, a chain around your neck so people know, yeah, that's what's up? Because you can't wear them and swing them at people, but can you just put them on a chain and be like, yeah, I own some. Don't make me put them on.
Is it actually illegal to even own them?
I don't know.
I don't think it's illegal to own them. I think it's just the use of that you get into the whole illegal thing.
So
I think it's perfectly fine if you have them.
Hold on a second. I want to share this because I was about to Google it, and I got through is it illegal? and here are the options. Here are the Google suggestions. Is it illegal to collect rainwater in Iowa? Is it illegal to kill bats in Iowa? Is it illegal to drive barefoot in Iowa? Is it illegal to dumpster dive in Iowa?
No.
Is it illegal to sleep in your car?
Definitely not.
You know what? I'm very excited about the non-violent form of most of those in Iowa. It's not really like, hey man, is it illegal to murder somebody in Iowa?
Yeah, but
it's just, hey man, can I go jump in a dumpster real quick?
The guys that are talking about how to commit crimes, they're not Googling it first. They're like,
that's true.
I'm doing this thing.
Is it okay to rob from banks in Iowa?
Wait, yeah. These are totally these are totally like middle-aged crimes. Is it illegal to have a pet fox?
Yeah, this is a 20 to 40-year-old person that's going, hey man, I got a list of stuff that I really want to do today. I got to check to make sure these are legal in this state.
Wait, these are great. Is it illegal to have, starting with the letter B, is it illegal to have body armor? Is it illegal to have blue lights on your car? Is it illegal to have both earbuds in while driving? Is it illegal to have blue interior lights? Is it illegal to have bolt cutters in your car?
Well, what do you think a locksmith does?
Okay, here we go.
We'll get a special permit.
We're going to get to the brass knuckles of this thing. Is it illegal to have brass knuckles in Iowa? We'll start with Iowa.
Man, a lot of people have been asking this thing.
This guy says, oh wait, here's this question. I got a BA pair of gold knuckles for Christmas.
BA pair.
He said the full thing. But my stepdad told me that they're illegal to have since they are deemed a concealed weapon. So does this mean I can't even own them? He says, I'm not going to go around breaking jaws with things. I just think they look BA. Please include some source of confirmation. I tried to Google the answer, but to no prevail.
This is Ali G walking around with sweet yellow shades, some gold chains, and brass knuckles.
Boy, this is a weird guy. I hope someone can help me before I land my bum in the slammer. Like, he said BA full words, but bum when I land my bum in the slammer.
I mean, what guy goes around pending Google advice says, well, until I hear the right answer, I'm wearing these knuckles.
Cop pulls you over. Hey, man, I didn't get my Google answer answered yet. So Yahoo hasn't come back, and Ask Jeeves isn't even reliable anymore. So
I erred on the side of, I don't care.
I erred on the side of, hey, man, these are BA.
What if I wear them on my feet? Then can I have them about?
Brass toe knuckles?
Here we go. Technically, here's the best answer. Technically, it is legal for you to own them as long as they are carried in the confines of your own home or on private property that you possess. Iowa does not do a very good job of clarifying this, as they do not expressly mention brass knuckles or anything like them in the wording of their laws. What does this guy say?
Stuff you own, like your pants? Or my hand?
Okay, so here's...
His hand is my hand.
Here's the law. Chapter 724.4, subsection 1 says, except as otherwise provided in this section, a person who goes armed with a dangerous weapon concealed on or about the person, or who, within the limits of any city... Isn't everything within the limits of a city? Goes armed with a pistol or revolver,
the county,
or any loaded firearm of any kind, whether concealed or not, or who knowingly carries or transports in a vehicle a pistol or revolver, commits an aggravated misdemeanor.
Yeah, okay, so the way that reads, like, they're pretty much concerned about concealed pistol and revolvers, but, like, as long as I don't conceal that I got brass knuckles, I can have them.
So you can have a brass knuckle necklace.
Yeah, so I can wear a T-shirt that says, I got the brass knuckles on, and have two arrows pointing out towards my loaded firearms. We'll call them fists, and then I'm cool. I'm legal.
Yeah, I would say that unless the state offers a permit to wear brass knuckles, like it would offer you the ability to carry a firearm, then it shouldn't fall under the statutes because it doesn't give you any way to carry one with a permit.
I totally want to go to a county building and just be like, hey, I'd like to apply for a permit to hold brass knuckles. Like, excuse me? It's like, I think these look real BA. And I like to be on the right side of the law here now. I like to look like I don't care about the right side of the law, but I really do.
Here's just a suggestion for people thinking about this now. If you don't know how to use brass knuckles, I wouldn't wear them because you're just begging for people to come and tip you over like a cow and take your brass knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you better know how to run them.
Wait a minute.
Hey, man, you just throw a punch.
Wait a minute. There's an actual court here. A defendant challenges the factual basis supporting his guilty plea for carrying weapons. His sentence was vacated. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Did he have the brass knuckles?
Here we go. Jason Eaton kept brass knuckles in his glove box for personal protection.
What?
Yes.
For that conduct, the state charged Eaton with carrying weapons in violation of Iowa Code 724-1, which is what we just read. Eaton entered a written guilty plea admitting he concealed the brass knuckles about his person. On appeal, Eaton challenges the factual basis for his plea, asserting the state did not show the brass knuckles satisfied the definition of dangerous weapon. Eaton contends his counsel was ineffective for allowing him to plead guilty in absence of a factual basis. Because nothing in the record shows the brass knuckles in question were capable of inflicting death on a human being, we vacate the sentence and remand for further proceedings.
So as long as you're a pansy that can't throw a punch, no worries.
Hey, man, that's 2015. Jason,
Man,
hey,
his first lawyer was awful. His second one was great.
we should have him on the show. I want to know more about his case.
Hey, brass knuckles, want to come on?
Yeah, so it looked like he was pulled over for having his license suspended.
Well, no, hold on.
Already a good sign.
He pulled over the Ford Ranger that Eaton was driving because the windshield was cracked. The deputy learned Eaton's license was suspended and asked if Eaton had anything illegal in the vehicle. Eaton revealed there was a set of brass knuckles in the glove box, which the deputy retrieved. He said he had been carrying them around because his ex-girlfriend had been sending her friends after him, and a couple of times they had confronted him in public places. Like, ladies? He was
I don't think so.
brass knuckles to chase ladies away?
Yeah, we need to talk to this fella.
Okay, so they charged him with an aggravated misdemeanor. He pled guilty.
And then appealed it.
Okay, here it says, while we generally view guilty plea challenges for correction of legal error, when the claim is raised as ineffective assistance of counsel, our view is de novo. I don't know what that is. To prove ineffective assistance, Eaton must demonstrate by a preponderance of evidence that his attorney failed to perform an essential duty, resulting in prejudice. And then it gives the definition of dangerous weapon. The second category is not relevant because metallic knuckles were removed from the laundry list of dangerous weapons found in the statutory definition before the 1979 code revision.
So in 1979, Iowa said metallic knuckles, no problem.
Yeah.
Hey, man. And that did just answer our question of, is it only brass knuckles or can I have the steel?
No, you can
It's
do steel
metallic.
knuckles. Yeah, if you buy aluminum knuckles, you're a fool.
Oh, this went to the Supreme Court.
I have some tin knuckles.
What?
Our Supreme Court had no trouble concluding brass knuckles fulfilled the final part of this test. Unlike a revolver or a knife, which could be used for target shooting or to peel an apple, there was only one purpose for brass knuckles.
Hey, man. They're not taking into account our sweet necklace.
Yeah, what if you like to tap on the table and really have people hear it? You got to have brass knuckles.
Yes, exactly.
The
And
court.
It's a musical instrument,
Who
officer.
uses a revolver to peel an apple?
Okay, hold on.
I mean, what kind of gunslinger from the West are you?
A regular Wyatt Earp that's like, man, I really want an afternoon snack. Yeah! 6-shooter.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty sure it was the knife, Mike. not the gun.
Oh,
Whatever, man. I use my knife for target practice, and I use my 6-shooter to peel an apple.
I'm gonna have a pear
I'm
this
just-
afternoon. You gotta wait.
I have a blunderbuss that takes care of my watermelons.
I'm hungry. Fire in the hole. Okay, hold on. This is interesting. It says the court acknowledged some brass. So the question is, can you kill someone with brass knuckles?
Yes.
In essence, answered its own question with "it depends." The court acknowledged some brass knuckles, for instance, an instrument called a Wyoming knife, in quotes, which featured an embedded razor blade, could be deadly. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But the court also envisioned metallic knuckles so flimsy they would have little more impact on a victim than bare knuckles. The court decided the question of whether a particular set of brass knuckles was capable of inflicting death was a fact question.
I'm glad the Supreme Court were sitting around going, well, I guess if we hit him with this, it probably wouldn't kill him.
What?
But this would definitely kill him. So it's it depends on the guy. Like, is he like 6'2", 250 solid muscles, or is he like a 110, like, I don't know, like
Wait a minute.
5'7"?
Well, here we go. So this is their evaluation of this item. Our record contains no photograph of Eaton's brass knuckles. The brass knuckles were not described in the minutes of evidence or attached law enforcement report. The plea hearing was unreported, so we do not have access to the party's statements. In his handwritten statement on the petition to plead guilty regarding the factual basis for the offense, Eaton did not admit the brass knuckles were capable of inflicting death, nor did he admit more generally that they were a dangerous weapon. On this record, we cannot decipher a sufficient factual basis to uphold Eaton's guilty plea. So basically, short of any photographs, they asked the man, hey, do you think these are dangerous? And he goes, no.
And they went, well, all right.
That's about all we got.
we haven't seen them, so
The guy didn't expressly write, I could have killed somebody with those knuckles.
You know what I find interesting is I wonder which one of the Supreme Court members would be like, was it a Wyoming knife? I feel like
Have you
nobody
seen
on
that sweet Wyoming knife?
Nobody has any idea what that is, and so they probably called the most rough and tumble dude they know and be like, "Hey, let me call my cousin in Montana." And he's like, "It's not one of them Wyoming knives, is it?" Well, it might be. Yeah, them are terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, take down anything.
On the authority of Beezer T. Jenkins, we've identified that these brass knuckles will indeed kill a man.
Beezer.
You could have just taken a poll. Yep, I killed a man with those. Well then.
Have you ever killed a man with brass knuckles? Nope. Apparently not.
That means even the Wyoming knife could not inflict damage if you're a pansy.
Right.
So, like,
do they take into consideration how good you are at fighting?
Yeah, wait a minute. Doesn't that beg the question though that a gun is not a dangerous weapon if you're a bad shot?
What's your last target practice look like? It was terrible. Nah, it's not dangerous.
That's true. In the
He's a
hands
stormtrooper.
of a blind man, would they say, "Look, that shotgun's not dangerous because he couldn't hit what he's after"?
I would say that's dangerous, but from the perspective of he may not hit what he's looking for, but he'll hit something else.
Right. So, but like I could make the case if they wrote me up for attempted murder, I could say, "No, officer, actually, I'm a bad shot."
Yeah, I wasn't attempting nothing.
Yeah, aggravated assault. I'm terrible at
I just
fighting. I
wanted
don't know
to
if that's
fire
right
a
or not.
shotgun into the air.
Yeah.
I barely hit that guy. I'm a pansy.
I'm celebrating a soccer victory, and I pointed it the wrong direction.
Right.
Tricky. Boy, I had no idea.
Oh, we need to talk to this guy.
Boy, we are in luck that Eaton brought this case up against the court last year, though. That really solved some problems.
It did.
Hey,
Except for
you're welcome.
Basically, all they said was, "Look, we never got to look at the knife, and no one seemed to care to take a picture of it. So I guess he's free to go." It
Yeah,
could have
where's
been a Play-Doh knife.
Did they like throw it away after the case was done? What do they do with
These are
evidence?
the laziest bastards I've ever seen.
Seriously, it's probably not sitting in a basket anywhere. So, does anybody have a photo of the brass knuckles by chance?
When that would be what you ask, instead of going, "Hey, look, we need to see this knife," they're like, "Well, we don't know what it is, and it's probably not this Wyoming knife. So I mean, it's probably fine."
As long as it doesn't have a razor blade embedded in it, you're good.
Who makes this Wyoming knife? What kind of gruffster hits a dude with the brass knuckles? He's like, "You know what? This just doesn't have quite the cut and slice damage I was going for."
It's like I just crushed that guy's skull, but like I really was looking for a bit of a.
Holy cats! Hold on, let me get you a photo of this
Did you
Wyoming
check?
knife.
You have the Wyoming knife?
Holy cow!
Okay, hold on.
Hey, man, put it up.
It
Throw
looks
on
like a
screen.
mallard.
What?
It looks like a,
Boo,
like
but
a
you're
duck.
not gonna be able to see it up there on the big screen.
Why not?
I don't know. The big screen's not working.
All right, fine. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, just look at it. It looks. I mean, right from a way back, it looks like it's a hummingbird.
That don't look like brass knuckles. That looks like a whole kitchen utensil.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a mezzaluna from
Hey, man.
from the subway.
I googled Wyoming knife. The first thing that came up was Wyoming knife laws. A lot of people want to figure out if they can carry this or not.
I wonder what kind of dude made this thing.
Hey,
You
man,
know what I'm
that's
saying? Like,
sweet.
can you see the low rent, non-patented versions he's got in his basement, where he's like taped a razor blade knife onto a set of brass knuckles
man,
and
that's
said,
gonna look
"Yeah,
sweet."
this is going to have some downtown effects."
There's pictures of dudes shucking bison and stuff with it. So yeah, I mean, it
Yeah,
looks
maybe it's like an Oregon Trail kind of deal where like you were taking care of a lot of wildlife. You had to have something you could hold on to a little bit better.
Yeah.
So some dude made the Wyoming knife.
like giving it a slice. Have you got anybody had a chopped salad from the subway?
No.
What?
No, what is it? Boo,
No.
You've not had a chopped salad?
Hey man, do I look like a chopped salad kind
Hey,
of guy?
hey, get the double chicken chopped salad. It's really good.
Why don't I just get the double chicken sandwich?
'Cause
Yeah.
the salad's better for you.
Why don't you stop embarrassing yourself?
Anyway, how they chop the
Did
salad?
you guys get the sweet vinaigrette on your chopped salad?
I do oil and salt and pepper. So anyway,
You're a pansy.
no, but like the mezzaluna's what they use to chop the salad up, and it looks like this Wyoming
I don't
knife.
want to talk about this anymore, Ben.
Yeah, seriously, talk about chopped salad.
Here we go. We got one more. Ready?
Yeah. Hey, wait. Hey, actually, do you want to do a quiz? I thought there's a quiz out here on parables since we decided we stink at them.
Oh no.
Okay, let's do the
Do a
parables.
parable quiz. All right, here we go. Quick quiz on Jesus' parables. We need an intro.
Hey
for
man,
the
do we ever
quizzes.
get seculars?
Oh yeah, what was secular's advice on that one?
I threw my phone in disgust. Hang on.
I'm gonna have a cashew while you're looking.
Secular's advice.
We need a theme song for this deal.
No.
Yeah, quiz.
We're gonna take a quiz.
What was that?